Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your reading, my loves. Okay, let's see what's going on here for you. Where are we? Are we the third week of August? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Wow, time is freaking flying. Okay, so, and I'm doing all your videos back to back and in advance because I'm just not going to travel with the studio. But I will hit you guys up with some short videos, like 1 minute videos. That'll be fun. All right, what's the situation here, third week of August for Taurus, please? Third week, Spirit. Their situation. Make sure it's on. The Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, guys. Things are finally turning around for you. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know if you've been doing some voodoo magic or just working on yourselves or kicking people to the curb or if it's Venus retrograde. I have no idea. But with Venus retrograde, you should know a lot of people, a lot of exes come back. So there's that. And they don't have to be a lover, it can be an old friend as well. What your situation is the Queen of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio female. Some of you a Leo. Others of you, this is your energy, being super, super happy, in love. If you're not in love, it means you're emotionally available here for someone. But there is no mistaking that you are looking at wish fulfillment. You're looking at real happiness here. Something huge happened to you. But what I don't understand is at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, which is the breadcrumbing card. It's like, can I please have some more? Can I have another text, please? Can I have more feelings, please? It's like begging for attention. Now, of course, somebody could be doing this to you or you needing this from someone else. Let's see. Because right now, this only talks about yourself. Nines are self. What's incoming for my Taurus, please? Four of Pentacles and the Four Swords. You have two fours. Two fours, my friends. This fours talk about our structure, the pillars of our life, the groundwork that we lay so we can create a foundation for our livelihoods. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, some of you could be saving for a rainy day financially, or some of you are clinging on to a person for dear life, more like the fucking jaws of life, and you're trying to heal from this individual. The reason you're in this state is because there's something also going on in the back scenes. Things that are going on in your life that you're not aware of. I'm looking at some decision that wasn't made in regards to a marriage or a commitment. That's not good either. So here you are, either saving for a rainy day and trying to rest. Others of you are clinging on and holding on to a person, same person you're trying to heal from. What doesn't Taurus see coming, please? The Fool, which is Aries energy. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. So here you are taking a leap of faith and a risk, and I'm starting to feel like you might be doing something by yourself, because this reading started with self, and the Fool talks about taking a plunge, a risk, a leap of faith. You communicate something here with someone. You're like, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm out of here. As a matter of fact, XYZ. And I'm taking the dog and all the furniture. I'm taking the house and the car. Get out. I'm kidding. I'm just saying. You're going to communicate something here that is a matter of fact. And take a risk. Why? Because you're at a crossroads in your life. And usually when I see the Two of Wands, 9 times out of 10, you're embarking in on a new journey. You're going to do the new thing. You're not going to do the old thing. You're just at the crossroads. You're about to take one step forward through that threshold and you're going to move on, but you just haven't yet. But you are. You're about to take that plunge. And for you, it feels like a risk because it is a little bit. Let's see what the advice is here for you, Taurus. What an interesting reading. I kind of like it. It's very ballsy. Listen, if you have any doubts, now's the time to get rid of it, okay? Because I see it being in the challenge position, which is your card, also the Empress, someone who bursts things into this world, someone who brings things into their reality. It's in a cross. So you have doubts. You have doubts to bring something forward, whether it's a job, a relationship, to manifest a certain situation, or have children, whatever the case is for you. You're struggling because you have doubts. You need to get rid of those, okay? And then there's the Knight of Wands. You have to think things through, all right? You can't do something that's flaky. You can't be in and out. You can't keep, this is an affair. This is non-committal. This is rushing something at work, at your job, and, fucking up and late and finding out later. There are things that are going on behind the scenes. Like I said earlier, there are things that are going on behind your control, and you're not aware of it. So you need to think things through, and you can't be casual. You have to be a little bit more committed, and have no doubts. Know your worth. Know your value. I'm gonna pull a truth card later. The little unicorns. Those of you that are very sensitive, sorry, these are like very truth-bearing cards. Very blunt. We'll pull that when we clarify everything else. But let's see what the outcome is for the week. Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. Why you probably also have the Four of Pentacles. And then the Tower in reverse. You're revisiting something that had ended, crashed, burned, or shocked the shit out of you. Okay? You're revisiting it because you're looking at the happy memories. You're looking at something that you liked from your past, and as opposed to it crashing and burning. So you're opening either a can of worms, or you're opening up a bunch of rubble and sifting through the rubble to see if there's any gold in there for you to pluck out. You're being cautious though, but this is also helping you in some way. I don't know if it's helping you get closure, to defend yourself, resist some kind of bullshit, some heartache, but it's recentering you. It's rebalancing you too in the interim, in the process. Now, let's go ahead and start clarifying these cards and see what's going on here. Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. The Devil, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles. There's a third party situation here, or you are just not focusing on something particularly that is toxic. You might be ignoring it. You might be like, see no evil, hear no evil, or you're dealing with somebody that is toxic, a narcissist, a gaslighter. You're still trying to focus on your life. You're like, okay, that's just part of my life. It's not my whole life. I got my life. I got my friends. I got my job. I got my money. I got my kids. All right, so this part of my life, my love life, is a little toxic. It's fine. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to let shit go to like the wayside. But that's kind of funny. I think you're trying to blind yourself from something here, because you are personally happy and available for love. And you are trying, you have a vision, you have a focus, you want to collaborate here. It could be a third party, or you just want to collaborate here with this individual, but there's something toxic going on. And it could be obsession, it could be codependency, it can be somebody is a narcissistic gaslighter in your life, or it's just you telling yourself nonsense, fear based things. It is definitely from a situation that had ended in betrayal or whatnot, and you're revisiting it now. Maybe now's the right time. Maybe it's something you could put to bed for yourself because it is Venus retrograde. And you are learning a lot of shit right now. And Venus is your ruling planet. So if it's going backwards, it's a hella backwards for you too. And it's not feeling normal or comfortable for you. Good news is it goes back direct sometime mid September, but you're learning a lot of shit right now. What is the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords? This makes me happy. You guys are healing, but you're still holding on to somebody. Yeah, I have two queens here. The Queen of Swords in reverse and the Mistress. I'm going to come out and say it for some of you. And others of you can be like, you don't know what you're saying. Fine, then that's not you. This is who I'm talking to. Queen of Swords in reverse is a bitch. And the Queen of Wands is the Mistress or the Mister. So in no uncertain terms, this is somebody here who feels utterly rejected and is completely angry because they are the lover. They are the mistress. You might have been rejected, Taurus, or at least it feels that way. And inside you, you're like, it's pissing you off. It's making you sad. It's making you angry. And I get it. You could be feeling those kind of feels because you were abandoned or you were lied to or you were gaslighted. And, you know, for me, the Queen of Swords, when she's short, meaning like she's either not thinking clearly, I say she because it's a queen, but male or female, this is you. She's not thinking clearly. She's angry. She's pissed. She's short tempered with everyone because someone made her that way. Someone put her in that position. And it could be because they were put in a position of indecency or they were the third party. And you're healing from that. You're still holding on to that energy. What was done to you. Could have been a marriage. Could have been a commitment. Someone here was married. Ten of Pentacles. Passionate new beginning. Let's continue. What is the Fool? What is the Knight of Swords? And the Two of Wands? Why do I feel like, forgive my French here, Taurus, but why do I feel like this is a big fuck you to somebody? Yeah, Five of Swords. You are cutting things out. People out, friends out, lovers out. What? No. You're just like, you're discerning basically. You're like, okay, I'm going to sacrifice this to go towards that. Here's the big picture. And that's why I was looking at the Cancer card of the Chariot. You're going towards a vision and a goal. You're looking at the big picture. So you're sacrificing something here, probably from your recent past. You are emotionally guarded. So you're taking your heart and your soul and your spirit with all kinds of like guards all over it, right? But at the same time, you're also positive. You're also hopeful and you're wishing upon a star and you're looking at your future positively, but guarded. Many boundaries. Many boundaries. Many. Because you're holding on to someone or what was done to you. You got to shed this. Oh, yeah. Look, pain, hardcore pain, profound pain. So this is you running away, not running away, but you're taking a risk and you're like, you know what? Screw you and the horse you came in on. I got a walking stick over here going into my future. You see where my finger is? That one is behind your back. It's your past. Profound pain. What's the advice, please? There's this whole flaky non-committal thing. You have to start thinking about it now. Like what your approach to certain situations, even to yourself. You are not a page. You are not even a knight. You're not even a friggin' king or queen. You are an empress. Kings and queens report to you. There's the Fool again. Do take that risk. Do take that leap of faith. unto yourself, by yourself. You can do anything by yourself. Somebody was talking about a risk with an Aries. That's very specific. Those of you not dealing with an Aries, it's talking about yourself. Yeah, communicating something here effectively, taking some serious action, the Eight of Wands. And then over here, mentally disengaging from something that no longer serves you and leaving it behind. Here's what's interesting. I love this deck. You're not in the raft alone. There's someone in it. So there's an opportunity for someone else to fill the space of the person that you're leaving behind. Even energetically. You just can't look at something flaky now. Now you've got to take it seriously. That's the only issue here with this particular person, Taurus. What is the outcome? No, back. We're not done with advice. We're asking these little unicorns to be super blunt with us. What does Taurus really need to know in their advice position, please? Don't hate me, guys, but I like the truth. I pull one of these now every day, and I agree with them sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I do that. Taurus, please, what do they need to know? That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Maybe that's why Spirit's got plans for you right now, guys. You're meant to do something, bring something into this world. And for the greater good of humanity, you have no idea how it can affect others. And there's a possibility that's what the universe needs or wants of you right now. Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Laugh. Not everything's got to be so serious. Have a good time. Maybe that's also why the Knight of Wands is there, telling you to have a good time with friends, with family. Laugh. Don't doubt yourself. There's nothing wrong with you at all. Not at all. What's the outcome over here with the Six of Cups and the Tower? The Knight of Cups. All right, so somebody is coming forward to talk to you about feelings. And this is kind of cool because this isn't like a little flaky. This is a little bit more serious. This is somebody not texting. This is somebody asking someone out for something that fell apart maybe in the past or that you had a good memory. There's a solid opportunity here. So I find this very curious. I find this very, very interesting, guys. Romance Angels, what do you have here? I think your advice is very much take a risk. Mentally disengage from something. Take active steps. Enjoy your life. Live your best life. What's that? Okay, so now I know what the Devil was. Separations at the bottom of the deck. You know we're going to clarify this in the extended for you, Taurus. But you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And here it is. As you release, you have not released this person, but you are trying to heal. The card on the floor says codependency, so that's what makes me think that's the Devil. Oh, God, no, I'm wrong. And I take it back. You deserve love. Still, that is the Devil. You do. You have some toxic shit in your life, and you deserve love. That's why you have that card in your advice saying you shouldn't doubt yourself. And forgiving and learning. And you need to do this because you're not going to be able to possess space in your heart for real love when it comes in. Or true love. Very interesting, guys. Let's get one card from the Wisdom House of Night. And then we'll switch gears and go into your extended reading. Wisdom House of Night. 2 cards. High Priestess of Water and Vision. Interesting. When you choose the symbol, which is vision, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better is definitely going to replace it. One day in my house at night, there's going to be a beautiful girl who will lose her mark, but she's going to gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. That's probably why you got 2 cards. Well, here's vision. And the other card you got is the High Priestess of Water. So that is probably why the other card told you to laugh. Enjoy life. Dear one, when my High Priestess of Water visits you, it's to remind you that all things change, like the powerful element she represents. Water is a transforming element that flows into rivers, makes waves and vast oceans, turns to hard, cold ice, and disperses as hot streams. Water can change into snowflakes, white, fluffy clouds, and even rain. When you draw this symbol, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wonderful experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. That's what I was telling you about Venus retrograde. Some of you could be even having dreams about water, being near a lake, by the ocean, showering something. I remember having these dreams once when I was pregnant, because obviously my life was going to change drastically. And another time, like when I was going through major changes in career and work, and I was scared about the future. So I remember having dreams about, being at the river or a lake or taking a shower. It was raining outside, something with water. It was crazy. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave me your comments down below. I love following you guys on your path and your journey. And everybody else, I will see you next week.